This is your New York Minute. It's now officially a Cinderella run. St. Peter's did it again. Today's Super Bowl 56 prop bet of the day could be one that you can enjoy if you're the kind of football fan that likes to see one team dominate the other. And by domination, I mean one team doesn't score any points at all.
Move. Up. Move.
Danielle loves giving back and inspiring others. In 2021, she launched her nonprofit organization, Sisters in Sports Foundation, encouraging disabled women and girls through her passion for sports.
Baseball regular season is on deck to start next month, but before we get to fans singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," which you know they want to do, get ready for free agency frenzy like we've never seen before. Baseball's back, y'all. We're here, guys. We made it. Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl 56, just hours away. But we have one more for you, Super Bowl prop bet of the day. In fact, today, we've got multiple props, and they center around two former New York Giants players. First up, Eli Apple, who played cornerback for Big Blue for just over 2 seasons. Here to talk with me about some Knickerbockers basketball is SNY Knicks and Brooklyn Nets insider Ian Begley. Ian, good to see you as always, my man. Gotta ask you this about the Knicks. With all the recent losing surrounding the Knicks, losers of 17 of their last 20 games, plus, that brutal loss in Phoenix on Friday, is there concern with how all this losing can affect the Knicks as they look to develop young players down the stretch of this season?
Chaminade Flyers off to a great start in this contest, and that's something head coach Kevin Dolan told me they absolutely had to do if they wanted to get this win. They said they cannot give Moore Catholic any confidence at all whatsoever.
The Oak Man had some things to say about Milwaukee Bucks forward Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he came out firing on a recent episode of Slam Magazine's No Pump Fakes podcast. Oakley definitely wasn't pump faking. Take a look. Gotta ask you, Zach, your bracket still okay? My bracket's just all right, I'm doing okay. How about yours?
Let's just say that it's under some remodeling, I had
NBA All-Star Saturday night, and that is just a few hours away where you can bet on the competition. Now, if you like shooting, this is what you might want to bet on.
Well, I'm thinking this could be an exciting one, Dylan, for sure. And Monsignor Farrell, their head coach, I talked to him before the game, and he told me, look, this is a team that we've been ready. We've dealt with adversity all year. He said since week 3 or week 4, we've had to win out 5 games in a row. They've won heading into this contest, so they're very confident about what they can do.
Will Rutgers get in? And if they do, what can they do in the big dance? Vin Parisi, he's got more. The fans want to see the Yankees go big game hunting and get a guy like Carlos Correa. You're saying you don't think that's probably likely. Any other names besides Freeman that you think the Yankees might go after here? But here I have 2 questions surrounding this potential change to deciding the All-Star game. 1, who asked for this? And 2, does anyone truly care at all if an exhibition game ends in a tie? Amazing But True podcast. It returns Monday, March 21st, available on all digital streaming platforms. Jake, good to see you, Podfather. Thank you for joining me.
Good to see you, Dex. Let's go Mets.
Just before 30-year-old Darryl Homer packs up his gear and heads to Tokyo, he is working hard in the gym with his trainer. And with his foil in hand, working with his coach to perfect his moves, plot out his strategy, and get his mind into Olympic mode. For this Bronx native, the competition has already begun.
The reality is everyone's prepared on a super high level. It takes an incredible amount of focus, emotional control, and then on top of that, a bit of luck to actually achieve the medal.
Homer was born in the U.S. Virgin Islands and raised in the Bronx, and now lives in Harlem. He is a 5-time gold medalist at the Pan American Fencing Championships, and in 2015, won a silver medal at the World Fencing Championships, becoming the first American male to ever medal in his discipline. Homer beat the odds and became the first American in over 100 years to win silver in the individual men's saber in Rio. Now 5 years later, he aims for gold in Tokyo. His trainer, Nikki Kimbrough, says he is ready and has developed a training system for him to peak at the moment he steps on stage.
I started training him at first, let's just get him back into shape, let's get him conditioned. But along with getting him conditioned, let's get specific. Let's work on the balance. He's fast, he's powerful, but can you go here and come here at the same time and then pause, So those are the things I got to do, and it was exciting.
This soon-to-be 3-time Olympian feels he is ready, physically and mentally, to bring home the gold.
I'm hoping that I just kind of prepare on a really high level, which I think I'm doing, and then also that I can perform at a high level, which I think another gift you have to have, to be able to do all the work and then also handle the pressure of all that work at the event, and then you get a little lucky too.
Homer is a member of Team Toyota, which promotes believing in dreams and words of wisdom and encouragement, surrounded by Olympic athletes that live the credo, never give up.
They are giving their total best, 100% commitment to the games. So we feel like it's our responsibility to continue to back them up.
One of the first things we learned at Toyota that Toyota is not a car company, it's a mobility company. I thought that was like a very, very powerful thing. When you talk about accessibility and you talk about fencing and the stuff that I want to do in the sport and make it more accessible to people of color and to people in my community.
Darryl feels there's plenty of space for everyone to be seen. And that's really where the growth of the sport is going to come from. When there are more diverse champions, there will be more diverse stories to tell about the sport. This is Dexter Henry. Danielle Umstead, like many downhill skiers, likes to go fast.
I'll be 50 years old when I go to the Paralympic Games. I first tried skiing at 29 years old and I fell in love, and it changed my life because I really truly believed people with disabilities and visual impairments would not ever be able to do something like that.
Danielle has an eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa, an early onset macular degeneration, meaning she has no central vision and is losing her peripheral vision. Danielle skis with a sighted guide, her husband and best friend, Rob Umstead.
Ski racing to me has always been kind of an individual sport. Guiding Danielle, it's become a team sport, and being married, that helps us. We've got a strong relationship off the snow, and it helps us on the snow.
Together, they took 2 bronze medals in downhill and super combined at the 2010 Vancouver Paralympic Games. As Danielle and Rob say, you don't have to see it to ski it.
We all take experience from everything we do, and each and every Paralympic Games I have learned something new. I think I'm most proud of my ability to not quit for the past 4 years since the last Paralympic Games in 2018. I've had a lot of setbacks. I had to take a season off because of my multiple sclerosis, and then I broke my tibia and fibula and ended up having to have 3 surgeries.
She's coming back strong. She's got a great mental attitude. She's having a lot of fun. So she's been moving forward very nicely.
At this point, Danielle says she has spotted vision and can only see about 8 feet ahead. Not a big distance when you're hurtling downhill at speeds up to 65 miles per hour. Rob skis a few feet ahead and constantly talks to Danielle via motorcycle headsets attached to their ski helmets. Together, they call themselves Vision for Gold.
Up, move, up, move.
Danielle loves giving back and inspiring others. In 2021, she launched her nonprofit organization, Sisters in Sports Foundation, encouraging disabled women and girls through her passion for sports.
I am just living each and every day and staying present and supporting all the upcoming athletes. It means a lot to me to represent Team Toyota and Team USA. I'm really proud of my ability to come back and make everybody proud.
In Park City, Utah, this is Dexter Henry.